What up, anime fans? I am back with another video. Finally doing a review on the Elf Reincarnation arc of Black Clover. Finally, I promised you guys days ago in my previous review that I'll be getting to this will take a long while. And I was letting go, I had to start this morning. Of course, I just would have continued watching yesterday's tomorrow as well, but still. Alright, this is an extremely long arc, 60 episodes. And most of it is more focused on the Elf Reincarnation, but the second half, just not. So, I'm doing my best to summarize the entire story of the arc. Because we got two short arcs, which is the last two arcs of the anime, before season 5 eventually comes out, probably next year. Now it's Sword Wizard King. So, I might watch both tomorrow. Both two arcs tomorrow. Maybe. Or save the other one for Sunday evening. Who knows? We'll wait and see. Because I got My Hero Academia to review on Saturday. Hell, I may review the final arc on Saturday as well. Depends how much time I got left. Because I'm really watching entirely My Hero all day Saturday. That's if my nan comes down, I guess. Because I want to take time to catch up on that. Since the announcement of the fourth movie. Just to be telling My Hero Academia the movie. But I just wait to tell. Anyway, before I go rambling on, let's get into the review quickly before I will run out of time. So yeah. So the arc continues where we left off. Well, that has happened, and now the elves are reincarnated inside people, not inside other people. They look like. That includes most of the real knights. Yami ends up facing off against Charlotte, who's also reincarnated as an elf. She's strong. Will help her soul, but he managed to beat her for now. Max and Owen also being reincarnated as elves. Most of the other Knights managed to escape. Cisco ends up taking on Ryan, Will, remember the Blue Rose Knights? And two others. All alone. She really survives, but Asta and Zora comes back with her. Elves don't seem to know about trap spells. So yeah. Asta gets captured so they steal his Grandma and swords and give it back to Lich. Well, Patrick is on his way to the castle with Asta protects Mimosa from getting killed. I managed to managed to wake up from this, managed to not be possessed, but he still looks like an elf and he's stronger, but he's still now. And I think I get the reason why now. Why was able to break free from the control that easily. This is something that's revealed later, I'm not on. So Asta and Yuno end up having to face against a reawakened Lich. He's strong. The match title Lich and Asta gained a new sword. Also losing his other one. Asta and Yuno managed to escape. All the ones that managed to get out reunite as the elves take off, as the midnight sun take off in the base, which is now moving to the capital. So they head there. Also, end up stopping. Also, end up not going all the way there right now. They face off against. They protect Hodge Village, and Asta seems to avoid the ability of this new sword, which somehow got on his grimoire. And well, save Father who'd been poisoned by the elf, and they beat it up and actually breaking the reincarnation. After briefly explaining it and meeting the actual guy who has been possessed, realize that elf didn't want violence. A hint. That's the first hint of what's to come in the story. What leads to the time skip. Asta. Hey. Along with this guy, Asta and Yellow head off to the capital, but it says 2 elf presences. So they split off. One has been possessed log, which Magna and Vanessa ended up facing alone. They tried and nearly died, but Asta comes in to save them. It was a truly great. It's one of my favorite episodes. The 3 worked together and managed to bring luck back. As he actually cries and says, "Am I still one of the Black Bulls?" That's a truly great episode. This is also get a second hint that the elves do not want to be violent. They'd rather be peace-loving. Very odd. Yeah. After introductions, I don't explain everything to Matt and Vanessa. They quickly head up to the base. The Black Bulls head up to their base. And Lux looks stronger now thanks to the increased mana by the elf. They find the base destroyed. They find Gordon, but Gordon, Gray, and Henry all sitting there in shop. Well, Henry's not in shop, but still, and introducing to Henry to the other Black Bulls. It's Asta already knew about him. But yeah, that Gray just suddenly, not Gray, suddenly attacked them. So he's been reincarnated too. So has Marie. Because she glowed as well. So the Black Bulls must head to the capital. Thanks to Henry's reconstruction magic, the base converts into a moving maze. It's pretty cool. They head up to the capital. Like most of the other Black Bulls. And not. We also get help from Reggae, Sally, and poor guy, I forgot most of their names. Who somehow survived thanks to, who's magic. And he just wants revenge on Lich. We get 2 battles going on. Yami managed to wake Finral up, who's been unconscious most of the story. After his battle against his brother Langris. That's his name. Noel and Nozel end up facing against one of the owls who uses compass magic, which is tough. And Nozel actually reveals that he was actually called to Noel for a reason. Because he wanted to protect her. He don't want her to get killed. So he was actually a good person the whole time. And when he says to Asa later on, it's a truly great moment too. So he's definitely grown so much. Anyway, Nozel does get injured, but Noel pulls herself in front of her siblings since her sister has been injured, and Solid is watching the battle. Noel gets a new spell, Valkyrie Armor, similar to her mother's. I guess she was inspired by that when she heard the stories, and manages to win the battle. Yeah. Meanwhile, Yami and Jack faced off against Reincarnated Langris. So by the end, he's defeated. You get to see Primrose family again, and Langris's fiance. Here's John. Anyway, the other Black Bulls managed to arrive in the capital. Ended up facing against Gosh and Marie. When Marie eventually joins the Merchant Knights, if she joins the Black Bulls, she and Gosh will be a tough duo to work with. They'll be tough. They make a good duo, surprisingly, since he's always obsessed with his sister. And yet we never even knew Marie's magic until now. She uses her magic that can temporarily freeze someone. Why with Gosh's mirror technique? It works well. It's like their magic was built to work with each other. So yeah, if we ever get another time skip in the manga, Ansha and Marie would join the Black Bulls. She is asked her friend and wants to join the squad. Yami may not be captain at the time. Who knows? I'd really like to see a sequel actually, focused on new Black Bulls. Focused on a new version of Black Bulls. With Asta succeeding in becoming the Wizard King. And the new protagonist wants that dream himself. Become as strong as Asta. But be the opposite in style. Anyway, after what we do, they beat Gosh and Marie and bring them back. Try to get a moment when Gosh actually does say thank you. Gosh actually does understand the elves a bit. Not trusting the humans. Even he had a hard time trusting people. Anyway, after events happening, which they don't stop, all the elves are reincarnated. The souls and the bodies that the elves reincarnated in will be gone to the other world. Because the elves will have permanent control of their bodies. No way to turn them back. So let's hurry. Anyway, Black Bulls managed to get inside. Well, actually, Asa knows that. Oh. Actually, nearly forgot. During that time, about Blagolian actually managed to wake up. Now has a firearm and controls the I'd Beast Salamander. Ice Spirit Salamander now. It's cool. So you have him, Asta, Nozel, and Noel. Noel Mimosa, I think. Yeah. They head in. Yellow Ball's in after them not too long later. And well, end up being separated. Asta's with Mimosa, that basically against Will. Well, Noel ends up facing against a new version of Fauna, which is the elf Fauna, who's gone genetically engineered body. So it's better as well, but a younger, but probably strong. And Sisgolian is also there too. So she ends up fighting in battle, while Fagolian ends up facing against the Purple Orcus' new captain. Sure. But both he and his sister did great jobs in their battles. Both respect each other and both worthy of being strong. Hey, it turns out Charmy snuck on Yuma, but also got separated. ends up with Asta Mimosas. And she ends up being the one to being well. But she actually has a secret that not even Shane knew about. She's actually half dwarf. As her magic changes a bit and she grows, be more taller. Well, it's just a natural size though. That was something I did not see coming. I don't even know how Tommy didn't know that. And again, she's always obsessed with food. But still, it's interesting. She's a lot stronger. Her magic changes from cotton creation to food. It's pretty powerful. And she has a bit of a fell in real later too. Anyway, you know what ends up in the room with 3 elves? Patry, Raya, and the guy I do not know about. Like, I don't think I ever seen him prior to the Alpha Reincarnation arc. Like, he just has a guy, there's a guy with his face covered. He uses new magic, but sometimes to steal Yuno's pendant. But Raya could tell he was lying. And this guy reveals his true self. He was pretending to be one of the elves. Also, he possesses the body. And it turns out it's a demon. Reveals to Patry that he was using him. This is after Asta comes down to fight him. The reincarnation wasn't done by a lich. It was done by the demon himself. To manipulate Patry, since he was so young, can easily be swayed. So begins a long fight between Asta, Yuno, and the demon. As Bimbo gets, after being his brother, Bimbo is woken up by Nero, who can now talk for some reason. She basically wants to go to the skull in Harsh Village statue with all the stones, puts them in, and the statue comes to life. Being it's the wizard, that is the statue of the first wizard king, and Neo is not really a bird. She turns human, so she was all it is, but she has horns, telling she started forbidden magic. Anyway, the two head off, and they were close friends. I was to get a bit of their backstory. Everything that happened that day. Truth is. Turns out that guy was the best wizard king the whole time. Lumiere. And Neo's real name was Sequer Swallowtail. Basically, Lumiere was basically similar to Julius. They both like magic. Lumiere was the one behind all the magical items ideas, so he could bring peace between nations and stuff. And became friends with the elves. Sekra uses well, can you say something? Kiko and Nero. She uses sealing magic. You know, they were trusted friends. And the day that happened, the prince was conveniently summoned by Sparta during the wedding of his sister and Lich. So that whole thing being called by Sparta was a trick by the demon, as reveals what he did. Basically, he easily swayed some of the humans to take the elves' magic for themselves. All except outcome. After breaking free thanks to Nero, the two head out and discover Lich holding the body of his sister. Lich actually says, "So it wasn't you after all, my friend. I'm sorry I doubted you." Actually, no, when the owner of a fully Grimoire goes, is rolling into despair, the Grimoire changes and becomes a 5-leaf clover. So, 4 means good luck, 5 means demon. Don't know why, actually. And we get a more shocking twist. Lich uses forbidden magic to save his friend. So the demons can get what he wants. Lich turns himself into a demon. And more specifically, the demon that attacked the city over 500 years ago. Won't we be seeing every opening narration? The demon was Lich the whole time. He asked his friend to kill him before he hurts innocent people. That's pretty shocking. This is something not even I saw coming at all. It was cleverly hidden the whole time. Seriously. Oh, it's a good twist. Anyway, the Wizard King's battle with Demon Lich, and after killing his best friend, by the way, the Wizard King was also the prince of the Clover Kingdom at the time, part of the Kira family. But he's different to Augustus Kira the Clover the 13th. God, my massive prick. Anyway, Nero used forbidden magic to turn him into stone so he can recover until the demon returns. And for some reason she turned into a bird. And she kept an eye on the boy with the green one until it came in possession of Asta. She knew she was using him, but that changed. Oh, he will win. Hey, Lich truly awakens when he sees his old friend. And after Apache becomes that good guy again, Asta actually manages to save him. They all work together to take down that demon bastard. There's one of the epic fights out that Asta and Nino get stronger with new abilities. So does actually Yanni with be able to use Monozone. One managed to escape, but there's still elves are attacking. So Battery sacrifices himself to bring back William to use his World Tree magic. Snake he made. World Tree, and everyone's back to normal. As all the elves are gone, and Raya, Bato, and Bana are stuck and won't be able to return to the afterlife. So they'll be staying there as that goes on. Of course, Patrick gets brought back by Reggae because, but still, leads to a new peace. They can make up for their mistake by helping the Clover Kingdom. Who knows what they're gonna do? But they'll be living peacefully. Also, when they find out that Julius is alive and is now a kid, basically he stored most of his time magic in his head. After finding the vessel, he stored most of his magic there. That's the whole point of the stone in his head. It's appeared at least all the remaining magic that was in it. But by the time on his body, he can get, but he can't fight anymore. Yeah. Anyway, everyone blames Asta for the whole situation. And he's put on trial. He and Nero. So wants to even threaten Marie. Asta don't choose to protect her, revealing his powers. The other Black Bulls come in to save him. And Nero's considered one of the Black Bulls too. Thanks to the Wizard King, Asta's sentence is suspended, but they must take care of the demons first. If not, Asta will be dead, sentenced to death. And that point sets up a whole mini story, which I'll briefly talk about, maybe. Or may skip over it. It's important, probably, but if I don't mention it, I'll just probably bring it up in another video. We get 2 episodes of Nero reminiscing about the past. So yeah. Now we got a mission. Gordon's family, young man asked Charlotte about her customers. She tells her an explanation about the person, or someone who curses her unworthy magic or demon. That's all she knows. But she suggests that one of his squad mates might be able to know, which Gordon. Theodore asks his father. Well, detail now. Gordon actually is speaking more properly now. It's come normal now. No one acknowledges that he's doing that now. That's pretty cool. I already got used to it. Anyway, they find out there's a strong cursed presence in the Heart Kingdom. And luckily, meanwhile, Noel and Dorothy, who by the way, during the Battle of the Owls, awaken for the first time in a dream world. It's complicated. Basically, she's more chipper and she's only 28. Same age as Yami, I think. Was she 26? I can't remember. So yeah, she's very unique. After learning that her mother may have been killed by maybe cursed by a demon before she was born, it might be. She has reason to go to the Heart Kingdom too. She and Asta find out that Mimosa actually has connections too. So they ask her about it, she gladly agrees. Everyone gets brought along too. Minika. Wow. I can't remember why. Well, Bill gets dragged on. I mean, he was in the capital because he was visiting his brother. And he's vowed to be a man worthy of the woman he likes. Moving around, he's going to get stronger. Showing his growth as a character. Anyway, Adela is in the air, which are just tests. We meet the Queen of the former Queen of the Heart Kingdom, who's pretty clumsy. And she's been cursed by a demon who's now possessing someone of the Spade Kingdom. But he's a lot stronger. I mean, while three of the other Black Balls, Vanessa, Luck, and Nightmare, see what this guy has done. He's dangerously strong. Even Luck was scared of him. That's how dangerous, that's how scary, that's how powerful he was. If someone like him could scare Luck, the most fighter-obsessed characters out there. So she asks their help. So, looks like you need to get to a higher level. That means they have to train for 6 months. Guys, she wants to attack before she starts getting weaker. Now, there are all mini episodes to do. There's an episode. There are actually some episodes about demon blood. It's a whole thing, okay. You just have to watch those episodes. So I'm not gonna explain it. It's interesting stuff. They even have They even have gay characters, which is the first time I've seen in a shonen anime. No shit, I think this is the first time I've seen that one in a shonen anime. I don't watch a lot, but you get what I mean. Anyway, after a while, Asta, Nemo, and some other chosen ones will be able to fight against the spirits to train against with the spirits. Strong enough to defeat the demons. So the chosen on each squad is Noel, Fimo, and Luck from Black Bulls. Charlotte herself Charlotte and Will be going as well. And Mimosa from the Golden Dawn. Along with Leopold. And it turns out Will actually likes Charmy's mature form. He doesn't. Mostly the brief memories he had that period when he was when the elven cut in him based him. You get what I mean. And so he ends her whole training arc. Episode 157 is mostly a recap episode by Asta. And then I get telling his story to the lightning spirit. About his grimoire up to that point. Oh yeah, a whole new training starts. Yami also learned how to use Mana Zone and is training hard. And that ends the arc. I had to simplify a lot of it, okay? It's 60 freaking episodes, guys. 60. Actually, there are some mini stories too. Like Languis going on a temporary journey, and Bimbo trying to break his curse so he can truly be the woman he loves. Languis has also changed a bit. And Nozel's acknowledged Asta as his rival, since he and Bergoglio are both aiming to be the Wizard King as well. And it's pretty cool. Well, he's shown respect. That's respect for Asta. Asta's proven his worth. The game become rivals with Nozel Silver, the leader of the Silver Eagles. So yeah, Yuno didn't come because he declined for some reason. I don't know why. Zoro actually also went on his own a little few episodes earlier. Another great episode about doing great episode when he meets a kid who looks up to his father. Zoro doesn't really do much, but later on in the stories. But I'm sure when he returns, who knows. Anyway, that's literally a really big simplification of the entire 60 episodes of this arc. 96 to 157. That's how damn long it was. 61 episodes. Ugh, days of watching is finally over. That was worth watching. I enjoyed the animation. Tuna Period did a good job with it. And next time we'll be viewing the time skip. I'm excited. I don't know what characters changed or not. Don't know what characters changed. It's gonna be a whole new surprise. So, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy my content. Please thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to the always comes out in the future. And if I have more time after this video is uploaded, I'll review Reincarnation. So, I'll see you guys next time, bro. And Phoenix out.